If you have just created a React application and looking to host your application for free, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to Code Easy, and in today's video I will show you how you can host your React application in GitHub. So let's get started. At first we will create a React application. I will go to the folder where I want to keep my React application first. What I'll do is I'll right click and open in terminal. Now what I'll do is I'll put in npx create react app, and that app name will be React website hosting. So creating a React application will take some time, so we will come back when it's ready. Okay, so our React application is ready. Now what I'll do is I'll close this. I'll open my VS Code in new window and simply drag and drop the new React app that I just created. Once that's done, I'll get rid of all the files and folders that I will not need for this project. So get rid of all these first. And I'll go inside app.js and get rid of this header and simply add one h1 tag, which will be welcome to React project, and we'll get rid of that and that as well. Now inside our index.js file, I'll get rid of Once we're done with that, let's run our React application to see if it's running. npm start. So here we can see that our React app is up and running, and we can see the text that we just put it inside our h1 tag in app.js. Now what we will do is we will install one npm package known as gh-pages, and we will save that as a dev dependency. So we'll just type npm install gh-pages -- save in dev. Now once this is done, we will then need to go to our GitHub account, and then we need to create a new repository where you want to save this project. So let's go to our GitHub account, and inside this GitHub account, let's go to repositories and create a new repo, and we'll give this repo name same as our React application, which will be React website hosting. React website hosting, and we don't need to add anything else, and simply create repository. Okay, so once you're done creating repo in GitHub, then you will come back to Visual Studio Code and then open package.json, and in this package.json we will add homepage, and that homepage will be your GitHub URL that will open the website. So that will be https and your GitHub username, which is codeeasy667.github.io, and then you put whatever GitHub repository name that you just created in GitHub. In my case, which is React website hosting, and save it. Once that is done, we will then go down to this scripts object and add two properties, which will be pre-deploy and deploy. So pre-deploy will have npm run build, and deploy will have gh-pages d and build, and this d will have dash. And don't forget your comma and save it. After that is done, we simply now need to add remote to our local repository. Now to do that, you can go back to your GitHub repo and simply copy this link again and simply type git remote add origin and paste that code and hit enter. Now once that is done, you type npm run deploy. There's some issue in my deployment, so I've fixed that issue and now I'll redeploy. Good chance that you will not face this issue. So we run that command again and see if it will deploy this time. Okay, so once the deployment is complete, you then have to go to your GitHub account, and over here in settings you find pages, and in these pages you leave the source as it is, and then you come here down to the branch and you select GitHub pages and you let that be root and save it. Now once you save it, you go to your actions. You can see that the deployment is starting. It will take few seconds to complete the deployment. Here we can see that now the deployment is complete, and you click on that and you click on the link that it has provided. So when you click on that link, you can see that our React project is now live in GitHub pages. Now let's copy this link and let's go to incognito window and paste this link, and you can see that your React project is now opening. So now you don't need localhost to run your React project. You can simply use GitHub pages to deploy your app. As soon as you're done adding a new feature or making some changes, you can see the changes in GitHub pages. So what you can also do is to make your code available in GitHub repo, what you can do is you can push your app into GitHub branch as well, which in my case is my master branch. So what I'll do is I will simply git add all these files and git commit. My message will be adding files and git push origin master. So now once I'm done with that, let me go back to my GitHub account, and over here in code, now I can see that my local app is now in GitHub as well, and if I go over here I can see my GitHub pages as well. So anytime you make changes in your local repo and then you write this command, which is npm run deploy, it will only deploy your changes to GitHub pages over here. Any changes that you make over here in your local and you run this code npm run deploy, it will only make changes in your GitHub pages, but it will not make any changes in your master branch. So if you want to make your local changes up to date in the master branch, then you will need to commit your changes like I did just now. So that's it. That's how you make a React app and host your React app in GitHub. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.